Here we have the Crosley. Alright, here we have the Crosley jukebox, model CR12-10. It is an AM/FM radio, as well as a 10 CD changer. It lights up with moving display and bubbles. The bubbles take about a minute to have enough pressure to start bubbling, that's why I have it already running. Turning it off and on is a cinch. It's the lights, it's the power. If you leave the lights running with no power, you can turn the power on with no lights. Dimensions are 44 inches. Here's a yardstick. This is, I'm 6 foot 1 inch myself, so that's where it comes to height for myself. To switch over to the CD player is a cinch. There are only a few buttons here. This is the volume select. There's a button over here called mode. You hit that once, brings you over to the CDs. To change CDs, they're hidden behind this panel. So I'm going to mute that for a second. Behind this panel, you have a CD changer like you find in a luxury car. You pull that back, hit a button, and the cartridge is ejected. You put any 10 CDs in here you like. This would be CD 1 is the bottom. CD 2 is the next one up. Tried them all, they all work. And putting it back in, just make sure it's right side up. There's an arrow, hard to get that wrong. Goes right back in. Shut it. It's loading the first disc. And it tells you what's going on here in the display window. CD 1-1. Now, what if you want to go to CD 6? There are buttons here labeled disc down and disc up. You just hit disc up, it goes to disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. Let's listen to disc 6, for instance. So now it is changing to, it says CD 6. It's loading because there's an arm. If I want to go to track 7, I just use these track skip buttons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how the lighting is. If it's better without that or with that. So it's a cinch. You can pause with the pause button. You can even shuffle the songs or have the CD set go on a loop with repeat. Shuffle, pause. I'll show you the CD changer, I'll show you the radio. You go to mode. I have it set to classical. But if you don't like classical, you like something else. The same buttons you use to switch tracks on the CD player are the same buttons you use to seek a new radio station. It only goes to ones which have signal. Say you like that. Now, to store a station, you're using these buttons over here. The same ones that you use to control the CDs. You just ignore what's written there, and there's another label to the side that says Station 1, Station 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just hold in one of those buttons. I'm using Station 5. I know classical's on Station 1, so if I want to go back to 1, there's 1. If I want to go back to 5, there's 5. I forgot to show you the equalization settings. The equalization settings work on either the CD or the radio. You can do custom EQ or you can use their presets. The presets is this bottom middle button. To do it yourself, it's the button right below volume. I'll show you what these presets sound like. For rock, here's pop preset, rock preset, no preset, classical music preset. What that sounds like on classical. It's classical music preset. Pop music. Rock music. So you can customize your sound to how you like. If you were to install external speakers, you can even pan. If you have to have one speaker installed a little far away, you can change the balance. What else? I've described all the buttons except for this one, band, that gets you between AM and FM. There are 3 FM presets, so you can actually store 18 channels of FM. I don't know anybody who does that myself, but maybe one person has a preference of presets. Somebody likes classical music and talk radio, so that could be FM1, and somebody else likes sports talk and jazz. That could be on FM2. Each person can have their own 6 presets, so that's useful. What else? What else can I show you? Show you that. Yeah. And I'm guessing because the specs listed 44 inches tall, that this is also 85 pounds. So that is the Crosley CR12-10 jukebox. Thanks for your time.